Yes, now I'll discuss. This is the import tag. Already I have imported the source definition as source underscore test XML file. Now let's have a look how source looks like. This is the XML editor. This is the XML editor, and employee record is distributed across 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 and 4 different internal tables. Let's say for this time being we should say it's table for easy understanding purpose. Now if an employee has two email ID, then for that employee record, one record should be inserted in this employee table and two email ID should be inserted to the x underscore email table. Now let's, for a quick session, I just want to discuss two things. Now Smith, let's say Smith is a employee. Smith has two email ID, smith at the rate of gmail.com and smith at the rate of yahoo.com. So employee table, how it should look. Employee table has primary key, some other column names and blah blah blah. Email has primary key and foreign key to the employee table and email ID. Now for Smith record, one record should be inserted in the employee, 1 comma Smith. Okay, one record. For the Smith record we have two email ID, one is Gmail, another is Yahoo. Smith email ID has three columns. One is primary key for the email, second is foreign key to the employee table, one, and third is smith at the rate of gmail.com. Next record means next email ID of Smith. So 2 is the primary key of email ID for this record, and 1 it belongs to same employee, that is the Smith, same employee, that is the Smith. So it has two records. Now let's say another example, Roger. This is the second employee in the employee table, so primary key of the Roger is 2. Now Roger has ask.com and gmail.com. So in the email table, how record should looks like, 3 should be another a primary key, 3, and 2 is the it points to the second record of employee, that's why this 2 and this 2 is similar, same, Roger at the rate of ask.com. For the second email ID, it should increase the primary key of the email table and the same foreign key, this one means this is what it means. Now for the phone number also same thing will happen. Now this is the parent table and this is the child table. This is the master table, employee is the master table, and all this relevant table is the detail table. So one employee may have multiple salary component, one or more. One employee have one or more email, and one employee may have one or more phone number. So phone number, how it's related, one is the primary key of the phone number and another is the foreign key which relates to the relevant employee record. That is what it. Always don't think as a XML as a hierarchy when you are doing with the Informatica. Always think there are internally tables arranged to keep the data of the XML document. That's why it would be very easier or imaginable if you think in a relational matter. So my data, now I have a source as a XML document. I want to extract this XML document and I have a scope that only I'll pick up, let's say for the employee table, employee ID, department ID and last name. From the salary, one only salary. From the email, only one column, and from the phone number also it is one column. I just want to extract the few column information or few columns from the XML source file, though there are plenty of column in the XML source file. Now this is the database table what I discussed earlier. So how I can write the query. Now I want to get the employee ID, department ID and last name from the employee table. This is the employee table. This is the x underscore employee table. And the salary, I just want to get the salary. Salary where? Okay, yeah, salary information only from the salary table, and from the phone number table only phone number, only email table from email from the email table. So those are, that's why I kept those things. Okay, now in the condition clause, what I do now, primary key of employee should be foreign key inside the salary. Now foreign key name is fk underscore employee 1, so primary key foreign key should be same. Okay, this is what the joining condition. Now means I view the XML, or I imagine the XML in terms of the relational table. So these are the relations in between the tables, by which I can, if those related information are kept in the table, then I could fire this query and get the data as per my requirement. I think it's clear to everybody. I think what I want to convey, I think it is relevant. Now I just want to create the mapping. Just close this. And so one more important fact is that I have 4 tables, what I showed you. That's why I just need 3 different join. This is very important part while processing the XML. Now I have already created the, yes, I drag the source file. Now I have to choose where the my target file. Test target, have a look on this, how it behaves. Oh no, this is different. Simple file. This is the actual thing I need to check up with. Yeah, employee ID, last name, phone number, email ID, salary. Simple file 1, just have a look one. Yeah, department, last name, first name, the big salary. Simple for XML target, XML hierarchy, target XML, test underscore target underscore flat file. Let's target underscore flat file. No, this is different. I can proceed with the simple underscore file. That looks quite good. Employee ID, last name, phone number, email ID, and salary. This following information I just need to. So file. File good. File. I'll just drag this. Okay. Joiner, I need one joiner. Yes, joiner transformation 1. So now employee ID, primary key, employee ID, I just need to drag and drop, and then last name also I just need last name. What I do, ID department ID, I just need this query for the simplicity. Now I just want to drag and drop the column of it is very important that when we are extracting data from XML, then we should concentrate on the foreign keys, only means foreign key that refers to a parent table. Here the foreign keys means always we look from get the information from salary foreign key, these three foreign keys. So at the time of joining these three, employee 1, employee 0, and employee s dot fk employee 1, m dot fk employee 0, p dot fk employee, these foreign keys I should consider whenever I try to get the data from XML data. Now so I need these two to be dragged into the joiner transformation. Now I drag, but one thing you can notice that it cannot make any link at the time of joining itself. What it says, look at the blue window, concatenation disallowed in transformation, joiner transformation, active transformation. So it does not allow to link to columns. Why? Now in joiner transformation, if you join from a same pipeline, you need to joiner always ask for sorted input. So we'll check the sorted input and try once again. Properties, sorted input, apply, the condition is empty, let it be empty. Now we'll just put the condition here. Okay, leave it, condition is not active. Yes, now we'll try to join fk and phone number. So we'll try to join now. This is the crucial part. Now fk employee and xpk employee, this is for this time being, leave it what is master, what is detail. Now I'll just follow the concept whatever we can do with. Okay, now foreign key, and this is the xpk employee. This is the one joiner. Now output contains now employee and phone number. Now from this output I just want to need another transformation to join this data. I want to get the email information as well, so I need to get the data from email group. So another joiner is required. Another joiner is here. Now all the records should be dragged and dropped from this output, and now how, again this is the main record which has the primary key of employee. Now I need to join the primary key of employee and foreign key of employee in email group. Look, I'm not concerned about the primary key of subgroups, xpk phone, xpk email. This is not at all I am concerned about, since I am fetching the data from the internal tables. Let's join again, same thing. Again I have to choose the sorted input, sorry, sorted input. Again I join. Master and details. Now condition, let's look on the condition. Add a condition, joining condition. So fk employee 00 xpk employee, that is what I just want. Now another thing I'll do. Now my record has employee ID, last name, phone number and email. I want to go for salary, so I need to again join in between this record set with the salary. Let's drag a little further this one, and this is joiner transformation. Again I am just doing joiner transformation. Let's drag every record of this. Now I just click the sorted input before dragging it. Oh god, leave it for the time being. Condition, just I try to save it, it says invalid. Let's make it valid again. Join the primary key, foreign key column and salary. Okay, now condition, put the condition. What should the condition? Add a new condition, joining condition, fk employee xpk employee. Okay, good. Now this is the last joiner. I need the only relevant informations. For the sake of understanding, I just make very small, I need very small amount of data. Employee ID, I just need it. Last name, I need it. Phone number, I need it. Sorry. Employee ID, last name, phone number, email ID and salary I need. now now this mapping is valid. Let's arrange it in a arrange all iconic. So this way the now look at the joiner, three joiners are there, and fast text, the employee information and phone information, this joiner, and output is having the employee and phone information. Last I make it as I want to get the email information, so again I use joiner, again I use a another joiner to get the salary information. It is better to always name the joiner as per the joining condition. So this is the salary related joiner. In industry we always follow the naming convention. What happened?